The local pizza parlor, the shoe repair shop, they cater to customers within a pretty tight radius, maybe a few miles around. But more and more small and medium-sized businesses, that is, those measured between 10 and 250 employees, are seeking their profits internationally. DHL Express just completed research that underscores why this is happening. Rahul Srinivasan is an executive with DHL, and I guess in a nutshell, it's simply because they are finding more profits and success by doing business overseas.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Bill. We conducted this research in Q4 last year across all G7 countries as well as the BRIC and Mexico countries. And we have found that SMEs that operate internationally,
small and medium-sized enterprises.
Yeah, sorry, my mistake, are twice as likely to be considered high performers than those that just ship within there or operate within their boundaries.
Now, are they successful and more profitable because they are doing business across borders?
Yeah, I think there's two things. Naturally, you would think they have access to additional markets and additional customers. That would make sense. But we also found they have access to best practices, best global practices, which make them more efficient organizations themselves.
What about the challenges? Because it's not just a matter of calling up somebody and saying, hey, buy my wares. There are some cross-border issues that kind of dampen the opportunities.
Yeah, three big challenges stuck out when we interviewed these companies. Number one, just finding customers overseas. Number two is obviously the import duties associated with shipping overseas. And number three is finding business partners overseas. We would encourage, or we found that SMEs can work with local chambers of commerces, can obviously do their research online, and leverage things like President Obama's National Export Initiative and the Department of Commerce that DHL also partners with to gain access to these markets.
It's interesting because there are opportunities out there, and probably a lot more small business owners don't realize that they could take advantage of a customer base that's a little wider than they think it is.
That's exactly right, and specifically, as consumption shifts away from the larger G7 countries to other economies around the world, a lot of SMEs that currently ship internationally will be poised to benefit from these changes.
Rahul Srinivasan from DHL Express, thanks so much.
Thank you, Bill.